Well, I wanted to go back to psychology for a moment, given that it's your kind of home discipline. You're trained as an organizational psychologist. Um, is there much of a presence there in India of feminism in psychology?
Oh, very interesting question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In fact, in most of the psychologists, they just use gender as a variable. Not even gender, they
Mhm.
use the term sex.
Sex, yeah.
So they'll ask about the sex.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They will discuss sex.
Mm-hmm.
There are differences between boys and girls.
All right.
That's what they
That's
normally
what they
do.
do. Yeah.
They compare the two groups,
Mm-hmm.
boys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
They will say that the groups are different, but they don't go deeper into it.
Right. Right.
Why they are different? How it is associated with gender?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So many of them are not even aware of it.
Right. Right.
They just use it as a variable.
Right. Right.
That's really disheartening.
right.
So I don't think feminism has entered in big way into Indian psychology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any sense of why that is, given there has been an active Indian women's movement and that there are other areas of academia that have been more affected by feminism?
In fact, feminism to a great extent was there, and it was associated with the national movements. There were feminists,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to mm, uh, with politics it was associated to great extent. Even now, to give you an example, we used to have a female prime minister.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we have a female president. Our president of India is a female.
Right, right.
So in politics you will
Yeah.
find many more females.
Yeah.
And during political movement or during our national independent movement, females used to participate. They have contributed in big way. Even Mahatma Gandhi's wife was quite active. And in true sense, if you take feminism, then we never lacked feminists in India. There were feminists, very strong feminists. Even now, there are many feminists which are very world famed, like Vandana Shiva. She's known all over the world. There are very strong feminist scholars in India. I don't deny that, but either they are in sociology or in political science or some of the historians, but in psychology, I think you don't have that strong feminist movements or strong flavor of feminism you will find in psychology, except few.
Yeah.
Except few.
Yeah. Well, how do you? I mean, do you do you consider yourself a feminist psychologist?
It's a very difficult question. Basically, I would call myself a person of psychology of science.
Okay. Okay. And
My major area, you can say, is psychology of science.
Yeah.
And in science, I have certainly looked into gender issues.
Right.
So gender issues in science is really bugging me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm quite worried and concerned about the gender discrimination or gender issues in science. But in psychology, in fact, in India, lots of female studies psychology. But if you look into the departments, even there, I don't think there is a good ratio of women professors.
Yeah.